I do believe the underdog Mark Magsayo is mispriced here, plus 250. Looks a little big here on the Filipino fighter, in my opinion. I wouldn't dissuade anyone from taking a nibble of that outright price here on the Filipino in this one. But saying that, while I do believe Magsayo is arguably a little undervalued here on the outright markets, there's no question he's going to face some difficulty in this fight from a style perspective. Magsayo is a fighter who, while he has a good inside game, he nevertheless thrives in that mid-range area, where he can create that little bit of distance to then jump in, predominantly use, come in off the lead left foot, deliver those hard combinations. He has an absolutely hellacious overhand right that he uses to great effect as well. He was continually catching Vargas in that last fight as well. Put Vargas down late in that one also. But, space is just something you're not going to find against Brandon Figueroa. He makes opponents fight his type of fight. He drags you, into that attritional type of warfare. And look, if that's the case, 9 times out of 10, he's going to get his hand raised in that one. Lewis Neri, who, we saw stop a very tough, crazy Hovhannissian 2 weeks ago. Figueroa folded Neri up in 7 rounds in that fight. Neri simply couldn't live with the pace. And even Stephen Fulton, who's one of the best fighters in the sport, he looked vulnerable in parts in the mid portion of their fight as well. And, that's mainly because of not only Figueroa's aggressiveness, but also his output. No other current active fighter in boxing today has a higher average total punch output per round than Brandon Figueroa does. 92.9 per round. Absolutely insane numbers. And more importantly, that's a very fan-friendly style, obviously. It's a very judge-friendly style. And that's going to be very hard for a fighter like Magsayo to overcome here. So, Magsayo is a dangerous fighter, no question. He's already proven himself at the highest level in this sport. He's beaten Gary Russell. He gave Ray Vargas. That fight, potentially could have went either way. But to me, this is just a bad stylistic matchup for Magsayo against, that fan-friendly, high-pressure style of Figueroa. So, I like the American fighter in this one by decision. I don't think he'll have enough to stop Magsayo. He's tough in there. That's going off a plus 135 this weekend.